Going live. Oops. Technical difficulties. Alright. Let's see. Oh, I guess if I put that there, y'all might be able to hear me. Videos. Yay, I see my fat head. So how's everybody doing on this? Okay, my Thursday's rainy. Like, completely rainy. Oh, it's just... Okay, there it goes. Finally goes. Let me get you out of my way, because I do not want to poke the cactus. Just saying. Hey, Fork and Allotment, how you doing? I'm going to share this out real quick. I'm going to try to. Got my soda. Oops, cap lock. It's my Dr. Pepper. I got it. You know I got it. Ain't no way I can... Well, okay, there is a way I can go without it. If I'm drinking tea. Like, really, really, really sweet tea. Well, and I drink coffee. And I drink... something else. Well, okay, I'll drink water if it's really filtered. How is everybody doing tonight? It's 51 here. Rainy. No lightning or thunder. Coffee for me. I drink coffee on occasion, just not too much. And when I do, I've been told it's fluffy coffee. And we'll just do that one on the regular one. That should work. So, hello, Fork and Allotment. Dave Northwater. Hey, I changed the spark plug, but it's still light coming on. Life Adventures with Keto. How you doing? And Broussard. My lip gloss smells like coffee. Thanks, baby Rachel. Yeah. Yeah, I've got that one too. Where is it? It smells just like coffee. Coffee. And then, I don't remember what flavor this one is. Strawberry, I think. And, there's my other one. And I think this one's like a chocolate or something, or caramel something another. Yeah, I think so. You can't tell it, but this one's almost empty. But now, oh, what did I do with it? Oh, here it is. We haven't come up with a price for it yet. But this one here, see how close I can get it, is a lip scrub. A sugar lip scrub. And it's pretty cool. And it's got oils and stuff in it. I think it's got jojoba oil or something. Coffee. Anyway, just give me coffee. Yeah. My coffee is very fluffy. Unless it's this, because this is coffee flavored lip gloss. But, yeah, my coffee is extremely fluffy. And see, it's got a creamer, sugar, chocolate syrup, and vanilla extract and almond extract. I knew there was 2 other things. Yeah, good coffee is hard to come by, but you can't beat it when you have it. I mean, I'm not too picky as long as it's not super strong because I don't really care for the coffee flavor as much as like Amy and them do. Amy Broussard. Is she here? Amy Broussard. But yeah, I mean, if I have the stuff to make it fluffy, then I can drink it. But I'm not really a coffee drinker unless it's but that's not really considered a coffee. But the Java Irish Monster blend. Oh, okay, there you are. Sorry, I didn't see you. Maybe I need to make my chat bigger. Bam, there you are. Oh, I need to move it over too. That way, that way, that way, that way. Hey, where did my other thingy go? There we go. Maybe like that. Hey, Daniel, how you doing? I'm feeling a lot better than I was last week. So I have COPD, and I was burning wood like 4 days prior. So like Wednesday, Tuesday, Monday, Sunday. Maybe it was more like Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. And Wednesday and Thursday, I just felt bad and drained and tired. So I just didn't have the energy. I mean, I could have done it, but I'd been like, and that would have got boring quick. Hey, she's gone country farms. J-Love. Hey, J-Love. How you doing, girl? But yeah, I feel a lot better compared to last week. I'm still kind of congested from sinuses, allergies, because the weather keeps changing. Keeps going from extreme cold to extreme hot. Because like yesterday, it was sunny, 80 degrees. Let me say that for you again. It was 80 degrees yesterday, and I worked in the garden. Hey, Frugal Farmer, I ain't seen you in a while. Glad you could make it. I'm getting sick of myself. No, I wasn't getting sick of myself. I was just sick. Drained more than anything. I mean, severely drained. Here, let me shrink that real quick and do something. Because there's a lag on this one, so maybe that'll help. I don't know. Maybe not. $80. Wow, I was excited about hitting 60 here. Yeah. Yeah, they do. I actually drank an energy drink yesterday that had twice the caffeine as a Monster energy drink, and yeah, I felt it. But I was so tired, and I wanted to work in the garden because oh yeah, garden plants. I'm building more garden beds because you know how I've been talking about I want to do more peppers this year, and I want to do more tomatoes this year. Well, I need more space. So I was out there and I got the wood. Hey, Barefoot Gardens. Hey, Grower You Planted. Hey, Lazy Pond Farm. And I'm sorry if I missed anybody. But, hey, Wayne. Sorry, squirrel moment. I went and I got we built 4 more garden beds yesterday. I built, hey, Paul, how you doing? Dutch Off-Grid Homesteading. I was going to build 4, but I decided instead of having one in the middle of my arbor, where it really was going to be a tight fit, I would just make the one on the other side a little wider. Instead of a 2-foot bed, it's going to be a 3-foot, 3-foot by 10-foot. And in the very back, where I have these 2 little beds, I'm removing those and putting 2 bigger beds. And I don't know if I have a good enough drawing to get it in mind's eye. I know I finally moved it to the computer. My son-in-law showed me how to put it on Excel, so now I have it on Excel. I've got it drawn up like 15 times. Okay, that's the way it was. I've got like 2 notebooks. And I'm still trying to figure out what I want to plant where. Do y'all realize it's almost time to start seedlings, depending on where you're at? Let's see. That's my, what do you call it? Supply list. Lord, the supplies. Forking allotment. If you can be a homesteader no matter where you're at and how much land you have. I used to think to be a homesteader I had to have chickens. I was quickly told that that was incorrect. If you try to grow your food, preserve your food, whether it's dehydrating, canning, freezing, well, I was hoping. But anyway, if you're doing all that, you are a homesteader. Hey, having the homestead. Hope I didn't miss anybody. I don't think I did. Amy started seeds today. Yeah, you're 9A, right, Amy? Started seeds last weekend. Getting started on the homestead. Hey, bub. I got my onion bulbs and I've got potato seeds to plant. And this coming week here, like whenever it stops raining, because it's raining today and supposed to be, I think, tomorrow, there might be a little bit of a break, and I'm going to try to start seedlings in. Check out Postage Stamp Gardening, and you'll find a community garden. Yeah, right? I have an allotment, and I freeze my produce, too. Then guess what? You're a homesteader. Just because you don't have animals yet doesn't mean you're not a homesteader. The only animals I have is, in this house, we have 2 dogs, 4 snakes, maybe about 40 fish. Oh, sweet, Susan. Y'all got y'all's fencing in? Cool. I'm 5B. I can't start for a while. Yeah, that's true. I'm a 7... No, I'm 8A. I used to be 7B. We're 8A, and our last frost date is March 21st. Now, sometimes you're getting chickens in the spring. Well, there you go. You are a homesteader. Yes, J-Love, we got 4 snakes. They're ball pythons. They only get about 5 foot long and maybe that big around. They're not aggressive. One's white. A blue-eyed Lucy, one's a regular, one's like a champagne color, and then there's another one that's kind of regular, but she's a female, and the other 3 are males. That's awesome, girl, where you played. What kind of deal did you get? Listening and eating spicy chicken. I need to put toilet paper in the freezer, more than likely. I did that the other night. I made some, I made some beef stew. This is about 4 nights ago. And I wasn't thinking, and I put a little bit of hot sauce in the broth, and then I put some of my pepper seasonings. And I put a lot of that in there, and it had a little kick to it. Not like super spicy, but spicy enough. Let's see, yesterday I went and got, or actually it was the day before. So Tuesday I went and bought 200 feet for $200. That's awesome. Way to go, Susan. I spent, I think it was $49.50 on 10 landscape timbers and a box of screws. and I need 21 more timbers, I think it is, maybe 22 more timbers, and maybe another box or two of screws. And of course I'll need the soil for that one, because the one I have now, I'm taking the soil out of the two little beds because I want to move them out of the way for the layout. I'm going to try to do a video where I can better explain it. I'm 6B, last for all date, April 30th. It'll be soon for me. I can't wait. Yeah, see, ours is March 21st, but I've had it, like, this 2019 was March 15th, but we still got one little frost after that, but it was mild. And then the year before, it was supposed to be April 1st, but like April 5th, we had one more frost, and I thought I was going to lose everything because I'd done planted everything. It was like 70 some odd plants I had already put in the ground, but luckily I didn't lose anything. The timbers are cheaper at Home Depot. May just have to make a long trip. Yeah, because they're $3.47 at Home Depot. But where you planted, if you can get a hold of, or actually you can look online and see where they're available at Walmart in your area, because you can get them for $2.50 a piece at Walmart. You can get lumber there. I didn't even think about that, Frugal. I need to write that down. I'm sharing some stuff in the greenhouse or on the windowsill. Yeah, or starting some stuff. Yeah, I don't have a greenhouse yet, but I have a plan. The new garden bed I'm growing kind of looks like that. And I'm going to put a trellis from there to here, all the way from front to back. It'll take 4 of them. Yeah, J-Love, the only lumber you can buy at Walmart is landscape timbers in the garden section. And you usually, like, they're like $2.50. Now, Tuesday, I had to get mine at Home Depot, which are $3.47. But that's only because Walmart didn't have any in stock, and they should, by the end of this week to next week, have some in stock. And hopefully I can get them there, because where is my pencil? I wonder if I could get cattle panels from Craigslist and a polytunnel. Well, see, what I'm going to do is with that, it's 16 by 10. And I'm going to put 4 cattle panels going all the way down across. And on the front and the back, I'm going to use, where is it at? This here. It don't look like much, but it is 250-pound trout line. And that stuff is strong. And I will tie it from the cattle panel to the wood of the frame with eye hooks. And that way, I'll check right here. Well, yeah, I'm definitely going to check. But I'm going to, I cannot multitask. Landscape, timbers. But, I'm going to put the catfish line from the top to the base of the wood and on the front and back. And that way, come November, when we start getting our frost, I'll get plastic and stick over it and staple it to the wood frame, and I'll have me a temporary greenhouse for the rest of the growing season. Because I really don't need it to hold heat, because it doesn't get super hot here. You just have to keep things off, the frost off your plants to keep them from getting burnt. I'll use Velcro or something to, close the seam in the middle, or I'll figure something out. It's dirty. I wish I had a polytunnel. I have a CC rabbit, a chicken, and a husband. He's wild, so I'm counting him. Amen. I don't have a husband anymore, so I'm good. Yeah, you may be regretting the spicy chicken, and it may not even be morning. It may be like 1 o'clock in the morning. Oh. What am I looking for? I have no idea. So tell us how much space you are adding to your garden. I am adding... Let me get a calculator. Let's see. 36 plus 36 plus 30 plus... Okay, I'm putting in 102 square feet. I already had... I think I had this written down somewhere. Where is it? She put me on the spot. Total in garden beds, I'll have 282 square feet. And let's see. I didn't have nowhere near that. 72, 18, 18, 50. I can't count that other 50 because I never got to use it. 8 and 8, 16. We're at my 6, 7, 8. 18, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So I had 158. And I'm adding 36, 36, and 30. 6 and 6 is 12. 8. 2, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. We're at my 6.1. Oh, that ain't right, because that says 260. Oh, yeah, it's because I forgot that one bed. Or did I? I hate doing math. I know I had like barely 200 before, and now I have like almost 290. And that's not including the beds, or not the beds, but the buckets and the spiral. I didn't mean to make you math. Well, you did. You made me math. Yes, I am doing it without my shoes off. But we could do it like this with a calculator. So I started out, when I first did garden beds, I think that was April of 2018. I went from, I think in the ground I had maybe like a 10 by 16 in the ground, and then I built a U-shaped bed that was 10 feet this way, 8 feet this way, and then it went in 4, came down 4, and then over 2. It had like a little 2-foot gap. I don't recommend that. You really need something bigger. So it's about 10 by 10. Yes and no. But that first year I started out with 72 square feet. It was a U-shaped, think of it that way, a horseshoe-shaped bed. And then I added one 50-foot bed. It was a 5 by 10. That gave me 122. Then I built 2 18-foot beds. That gave me 158. Then I built another 50-foot bed, but I never got to use it because I didn't get it filled up before spring. So that brought me to 208. All right, we're going to subtract one of the 18-foot beds because we're taking it completely out. And one of the 5-foot beds, I've cut it down to 4 foot. So I could make a bed beside it bigger, which was 3 foot. So that would be an extra 20. So we go plus 20 extra feet for that new bed. And then the 2 other beds are going to be 36 apiece. So that's 282. minus 208 equals 74 square feet I'm gaining. Hey, in your yard. Sorry, I was doing math with a calculator. And I still have my potato buckets, which they are 25-gallon buckets. I've got 2 of those, and I'll have to get me a new tote, I think. Because last year I had these 2 big buckets and a tote. And the totes, they only last for about a season. You can add vertical square footage by incorporating trellises. Exactly. I'm going to do that. I'm buying 6 trellises. But here, a trellis cost me $19.99 at Tractor Supply. Times that by 6, that equals $119.94, and that's not including tax. And I have that written down somewhere too. Hey, Mama Z. I want to get, so right now I need to get 6 trellises. Cattle panel trellises. Yes, cattle panel trellises. I can get them for $19.99 at Tractor Supply. Actually, they have them for $18.99, but 1, I don't have any money because I don't get paid until the 1st of the month, and 2, our Tractor Supply don't have any this week. Blessings to the room. I'm fixing to leave my Wi-Fi, so I'm going to leave as long as I can. See y'all next time. Thank you, Life Adventure and Keto. I appreciate you coming by. So how much is your new garden improvement going to cost? I'm wanting to say $300. Because if my calculations are right, I'm going to need $100 worth of, or $120 worth of soil. That's peat moss, manure, and topsoil mix. And enough to fill those 2 beds I'll need, because they're 2 by 16 by 3. So it's 16 this way, 3 that way, and 2 wide. And they're both that way. So we're saying $120 for soil. What did I say the trellises were? $119.94. Actually, let's do that on the one so I don't lose y'all. Sales tax. Fort Worth sales tax calculator. I want to say it was 22 something. 122. 119.94 is 216.44. So we'll just say 217. Or is that right? No, that's not right. 119.94, not 199. 129.84. That sounds better. All right, now the timbers and the screws I've already spent $50. We'll say it was like $49.47 or something like that. I need and it really depends. If I can get the timbers at Walmart, then I think it was 22 I said I needed, or no, I think it was 20 times 2.50 equals $50, and $50 with tax is $54.13. If I have to get them at Home Depot, that's a whole nother story, because at Home Depot they are $3.47 a piece times 20. That's $69.40. $69.40 for tax is $75.13. So I'll grab the handy dandy calculator. And 120 plus 1 we'll say 130 to make it even, and 55 plus 75. Oh, I messed up somewhere. Let's try that again. 120 plus 130 plus 75 that I need for Home Depot to get the rest of the wood. That's 325 right there. Alright, and then you add the 50 I've already spent. That's 375, and that's not even including the screws. So yeah, it's a lot. I thought about, let me catch up with, ooh, free fence panels. The only thing with the free fence panels, you don't know what's been painted on them. Spell check, change Grammys to Frankie's. We live by a lake in Tennessee Wildlife Management Area, and the critters are eating good in my garden. Yeah. Instead of the beds. Let's see, where was I at? Okay. Yeah, the only thing about, like, getting, like, old fence panels or any wood, hey, Grammy Karen, is you don't know if they've painted something on them or stained them with something that might leach into your garden. That kind of defeats the purpose of growing your own vegetables. That's another reason why I've been trying to come up with the money and just buy it outright. I even thought about people who wanted to donate. If you tell me how much you donate and what your channel name is, I'll make a plaque and attach the plaque to either the fence or the garden bed. And that way, every time I do a video, people will see your channel name. You know, I think Grow Where You Planted is already offered, but you know, if it works, because I got a Dremel that I can carve your channel name into a fence plank, which I'll have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. I'll have 18 3-foot planks to put channel names on. So if anybody wants to donate, you leave me a message that you donated for the garden beds, and I will put your channel name on a board, and I either attach it to the back fence or that garden bed, or maybe little street signs through the garden or something. And that way, every time I do a video, people will see your channel name. Sounds like a good idea to me. If it offsets the cost to get a planter, then run the free wood through it. I don't have one of those, though. Hey, Simply Jam. Where are you at? Okay, so not for me. I do have, like, sandpaper, but I'm kind of worried breathing in stuff like that, because, you know, I already have lung damage. I don't need to push it. But yeah, and reason like I said, if you want to donate, and I'll put your channel name on there, that way I can put them with the beds that YouTube built. Bring the community together. And every time I make a video out there, your channel gets airtime. Because honestly, I could always stick it in the description. You know, that, hey, the name plaque you saw in the garden, this is a channel, go check them out. Sorry I called you Brett. I think she's used to it by now. Friend, special friend. But yeah, wouldn't that be cool though? I can't wait to have all that extra garden space though, because I'm growing 34 sweet peppers. Now, I am wanting to grow like 4 hot peppers, but they will not be in the garden bed. They'll either be in containers on the other side, or up front somewhere. They're not going to be near the garden beds because I don't want them cross-pollinating, because I want to be able to save seeds and not have those seeds be hot. Maybe only UK people will get that quote. Yeah. Kind of got heartburn. Not a surprise though. Try some ghost peppers. Nope. I do have, was it the 7 pot peppers, the chocolate 7 pot peppers. I hear they're pretty hot. And I am growing at least 2 cayenne pepper plants, because I want to make my cayenne powder. I'm growing 36 sweet pepper plants, but only 7 different varieties. I'm growing 34 sweet pepper plants, and it's 17 varieties. And no, I'm not doing California Reapers. Hey, TNS. I think I'm up to 20 tomatoes. Well, it's 10 tomatoes, and I want to grow at least 2 of each, because that would be about a good average. I don't want to just grow 1 plant and then have it die. You should cross-pollinate some for trimmers up your tolerance. I would, but what I'm doing this year is kind of an experiment. I want to grow sweet peppers that aren't so common, and because certain sweet peppers, just like the hot ones, some of your hot ghost peppers have like a fruity taste. Some have a floral taste. I want to kind of see where the sweet peppers go, grind them up and turn them into pepper flakes or pepper powder for seasoning. And you know, if you mix certain ones together, you'll get a certain flavor, or mix all of them together and get like a super pepper powder punch or something. We'll just go with that. I don't need to be tongue-tied. Oh, check out my candy bar. My daughter got me that. Oh, these are the best tomatoes ever. Seeds and seeds and seeds. Sweet peas, dill, catnip, sweet basil, cucamelon, spinach. Oh yeah, it's my red Malabar spinach. And I'm doing, I think, 4 different melon types. Say that 3 times fast. Yeah. Do you want some 100-year-old Louisiana okra seeds for your garden? Sure. I just spent $80 on pepper seeds, not counting what I already had. Making lemonade from lemons? Me too. I'm kind of embarrassed to even say what I've spent on seeds this year. I've spent more money on seeds this year than I have probably my whole entire gardening experience. Where is them? I thought I had them. Here, is that it? No, that's beefsteak tomato. I have some 7 pot peppers. But I got Jimmy Nardello's, King of the North, Orange Bell, Apple Pepper, and some paprika pepper, Golden Treasures, Sheep Nose Pimento, some other stuff I can't pronounce, Habanadas and Nadapinos, and Lessa, or whatever. It's supposed to be like the sweetest pepper like ever. I can't wait to try that one. But a lot of these peppers have different flavors. I guess they're over there on my dresser, because my dresser I have more seeds too. Probably the same okra variety that we have, having the homestead passed down from my great-grandfather. Maybe, but I got some of those too. They're going in the garden. My friend gave me a $50 gift card for Baker Creek for Christmas. That's an awesome friend. I'm transitioning to heirloom seeds. Same. I spent over $400 on seeds last year. No, I've never spent that much. But I think if I remember right, I'm up to 130. I spent nothing on seeds this year. I got them all from donated by companies for my channel. See, that's what I need to do. Yeah, she's gone country. Yeah, that'd be my best friend for life. Get me a gift card to a seed place. But I like, I shop at Baker's Creek. I shop at My Gardener. I shop at Seed Saver Exchange. And then there's a few others I've been looking at. I scare my husband every time I open a seed, or I scare my husband every time I open a seed catalog. You mean like these? No, okay. 2 of these are doubles. I have 2 Baker Creeks and 2 Seed Saver Exchanges for some reason. Then I got my Burpee, Annie's Heirloom, and Johnny's Select Seeds. So, yeah. That's all I need to be your best friend. Pretty much. Well, no, it takes more than that. But you definitely, that gets you in there. But yeah, I love my seed catalogs. I need to send off for a Seed Saver, yes. But I have spent more on seeds this year than I think I ever have the entire time I've ever been gardening. And I think I'm on my 5th or 6th year of gardening, maybe 6th. And I don't think I've ever spent this much on seeds. And Lord, on garden beds. Because my first couple of years I didn't want to do garden beds because I knew you had to do the soil and you had to have the wood and it was just expensive. And then a couple of years of doing that and I'm like, maybe it's time to upgrade. So, you know, I don't think I spent so much on material on my U-shaped bed. I did buy, is there a seed exchange at the Shindig? Yes, having the homestead, there was last year. I don't know if there will be this year, but I'm sure since it's 2 days long, it will be. But I built that 72 foot or square foot, and I used, I got 10 siding, and it was like $11 a sheet, and I cut it, I don't know, into thirds. So it went around fairly well, and I used 4x4s that we had left over after we tore down the shed. And what else did I use? I used reclaimed fence planks on the outside. They were from my best friend's fence, so I knew there wasn't nothing toxic on them, but they were on the outside just to keep you from getting scratched from the metal siding. And I don't think I spent a whole lot building it, but it cost me probably almost $200 to fill it. I bought 65 packs of seeds. Yeah, I've bought quite a few. In fact, one of those, this one order right here for seeds was $35. And it was only, well, technically it was only 11 types of seeds, but they gave me two different packs for free. And I was trying to keep up with all my seed receipts and stuff so I could keep up on how much I've spent this year, but oh, but I did buy something today that I couldn't help myself, but I got it at Dollar General, so it was cheap. Ain't he cute? I couldn't help it. I had to have him. I haven't spent anything on building my new raised beds either. Free pallets from the Brothers Workplace. Yeah, I've done pretty good. Danny at Deep South Homestead said to get seeds this year. Cool. I'm not going to that one. I'm going to the Shindig and the Bayou Bash, and I'm not sure if I can make it to any others. I get paid once a month, and I have to kind of plan in advance. And I think Danny's is in March, and then Shindig is in April. Bash is in June, and yeah. And I'm trying to get these beds built. My plan was to do water irrigation system this year, but you see that didn't go as I planned. Oh, and while I'm thinking about it, hey Thaddeus, hey Alexander, just in case when they watch this, do a freeze shot with him so he has a friend. Yeah, actually I have a couple little ones, and then I have a couple that Grower You Planted gave me for Christmas that are like Christmas ornaments. They're cloth. I love my little gnomes. I'm so excited. Me too, Mama. Mama Z. Me too, Misty. Make sure I didn't miss anything. I did miss something. Hey, Lou. Oh, yeah. Okay, I got it now. Time to build a gnome garden. Yes, that is definitely on the works. And I've actually I'm using concrete, like, oh, what do you call them things? They kind of line your garden, like edgers or something. You know, they're like rectangle, and then they have the little. I got quite a few of those for free, and I'm going to use that to make the outline of the garden gnome. I just got to figure out where I'm going to put it. Let me look real quick while I'm thinking about it. I may put it in right behind the U-shaped bed and a little over to the left by the fence. That may be where I put it. But yes, definitely want to build my garden gnome. What do you call it? Lou is coming to the Bayou Bash. Sweet! I'm sure some seed companies would be interested in providing you seeds for your channel. You have more subs than me. Fork and Allotment, how many subs do you have? If you don't mind me asking. I guess I could go look. Because maybe I could do that. Because what I want to do is I want to like grow all the sweet peppers and rate them, like not only by flavor but how sweet they are, and find out which ones are the sweetest. Yes, Frugal Farmer, the edging bricks. You know what I'm talking about? They're like 5 inches tall, I guess, or maybe 4 inches tall, but they have the little. And they come with corners that have the little thing. I mean, y'all will see it when I do it. I gotta build a couple of the garden gnome houses. I've already got the picnic table and a couple of chairs. I can't wait to meet Lou too, because I've known her for over a year, but you have yet got to meet her. Yes, name escapes me. Same here, Frugal. I guess I could just do that. Opening new window. Excuse me. Oh, really? Well, let's do that real quick. Fork and Allotment, I just said to you. Because apparently I wasn't, but I am now. Sweet. What did you say to them? Did you say, hey, I have a channel and you want to donate some seeds to it? Keep us posted on pics of the pantry build. I've been eagerly watching. Yeah, right? Because you know Amy has plans for new shelves for her pantry. Right, Phil? I can't wait for basically yes. Alright. I may evict my gnomes. They raise too much. Well, you can tell them that I'm fixing to have a couple of lots open that they can come rent from me. Because I love my little garden gnomes. The only thing I wish I could find more female garden gnomes. But this one here says it's 5 o'clock somewhere and he has a beer in his hand. Actually, it looks more like... I don't know what that looks like. It's not a beer. Kind of looks like a sundae or something. Or is that a flower? I got it. It's a flower. 5 o'clocks. You get it? I'm slow. I swear. I'm 5 o'clock somewhere thinking beer. No. 5 o'clock somewhere. 5 o'clock flowers is in this flower pot. Now it makes a whole lot of sense. Find me on Twitter or Instagram and message me. I'll give you an idea of what I said. I will do that. That's Jimmy Buffett incognito. Right? Okay, dinner's ready. Good night, everyone. Thanks for coming by, J Love. I appreciate it. Yeah, I like my gnome too. He's super cool. I want more of them. I have an infatuation with garden gnomes now since Christopher McClendon from the McClendon Homestead called me garden gnome. It kind of fits. Short and wide and love the garden. So there you go. I'll claim it. I need to do a t-shirt with it. Hug a gnome. But I'm trying to find my leg. Because you're little. Yes, I'm fun-sized. Very little. Kind of wide, though. I'm getting wider. Of course, with a chocolate bar that big, you see why. Hey, Tinker's wife. Miss Patty, how are you doing? I'm croupy. Apparently. And before you say it, Amy, I know. You need to take your elderberry. I can feel a disturbance in the force. But you're right, I do. You should have one that says Gnome Sweet Gnome. Writing that down. Gnome Sweet Gnome. I'm also going to have another one that says gnome what I'm saying. See, I knew she was going to say elderberry. But indeed. Also, gnome is where the heart is. That's another good one. I love that. That's awesome. Is it Jesse or Joey? I took my elderberry today. Well, rub it in, Amy. I need to. Gnome on the range. That's another good one. The Gnome Ranger. Oops, I almost wrote Ranger. You know, like the Lone Ranger? The Gnome Ranger. I've been taking mine every day. I need to. It's both of you. Okay. I need to because I've been congested. If you didn't see, I have even got to deal with Baker Creek seeds for this year. I'm in the UK. That's probably why, because you're in the UK, and that's pretty cool. And I know it's kind of hard to ship seeds, even though I did manage to send Josh a pack of cucamelon seeds, and he sent me some seeds too, which I'm going to grow those this year. Speaking of, good night, Josh. Thanks for coming by. I appreciate it, and thanks for sending me my seeds. And if I've received anything from you in the mail, from anybody in here, thank y'all. Gnome, sweet gnome. Yep, got that one. Yep, got that one. But, what was I saying? I done got lost now. I have ooh shiny syndrome so bad. I need cucamelons. Ugh, I almost forgot. Did you not plan any today? You might want to do that. Because they are kind of slow. Oh, no problem, Josh. In fact, I'll try to get you some more, too. I was surprised they went through, actually. No, I need seeds. Where did I get mine from? Was it Baker Creek? I think I have one from Baker Creek and one from Emma Gardner, and I sent one to Josh. Black brandywine tomatoes. Can't wait to grow those. Okay, I got the ones I sent Josh were from Baker Creek. These here are from Emma Gardner. Got 15 seeds for 99 cents. Because these things are expensive, apparently. Direct sale after frost date, or start indoors 8 to 12 weeks before last frost. That's now for me. Folks, I got chores in the shop and at the flea market the weekend close to you. Alright, but thanks, Frugal. I kind of missed you, man. I ain't seen you in a while. I'm trying to get horseradish seeds if anyone can help. I don't think I have any of those, Josh, but I'll look. I think Seed Saver Exchange had them. What, the cucamelon seeds, Misty? I know Emma Gardner has them, but they're only 15 seeds. I mean, it's 99 cents, but like I said, they're kind of expensive or kind of rare or something. Of course, I understand why. If you've ever grown them, it's kind of hard to save the seeds in them because it's hard to get them into the house. You're outside, you're looking at your plants. Oh, a cucamelon, and you pick it off and you eat it. It never makes it to the house. Seriously. I had 8 cucamelon plants last year, and I don't think a single one made it into the house. I'd sit out there and eat them. I'd walk around the garden looking for, weeds to pluck or bugs or insects, aphids, just look, you know what you do when it's a nice pretty day and you're a gardener. And then I'd look and I'm like, oh, a couple of cucamelons already, and I'd pick them, and I'm walking around the garden eating them. All right, gotta go. God bless. God bless you too, Josh. What was it he said he was needing? Horseradish seeds. I don't know if I have any of those, but I will look for Josh. And yeah, God. But yeah, they never made it to the house. I know. Did you say Seed Saver Exchange had them too? Sitting right here with 2 catalogs. I tend to do that with tomatoes and strawberries. Not many making home. Yeah, my strawberries don't either. Cherry tomatoes have a hard time, but usually I grow enough that I can't sit out there and eat all the, eat all the cherry tomatoes. These are melons. I need, what is it? Cucumber area. Peas, leeks, cucumbers. Here we go. Alright. You can get 25 seeds for $3.25 through Seed Saver Exchange for Cucamelons. And let's see. Onions, lettuce, eggplant, cauliflower, cabbage, carrot, corn, cucumber. Cucamelons. Mexican sour gherkins. You can get a pack for $3, but it doesn't say how many it has. But yeah, so Seed Saver Exchange, Baker Creek, and M.I. Gardner have them. Yep. I see that now, but thank you, Miss Amy. But that's 3 of them. Hey, Big Boons, editing about here for support, getting that watch time. Amen, brother. I love you too, Amy. I think I am at 1,284 watch hours. Yeah, Mama Z, it's Mexican sour gherkins, aka Cucamelons. But that's why, you know, I want to grow a ton more of those because they just didn't make it in the house. And I think they would be so awesome pickled, especially in that sweet vinegar brine. The Cucamelons are awesome. Hey, Big Boons, how's your daughter doing? Hadn't asked in a while. Yes, I mean, they, you know, just like you do a sweet pickle, but use those Mexican sour gherkins. Man, especially in the salad or something. Oh, I bet you they're awesome. So I'm hoping this year I actually get enough from the garden into the house and don't snack on them in the garden. But honestly, they're awesome just to snack on. I mean, if you're going to snack on something, it might as well be healthy. And I tend to snack more healthy in the spring and summer when my garden's full going mobile for a few. No problem, Amy. I don't blame you. What time is it? 7 o'clock or 7:08. Eating and watching, waiting for today's video to drop. Hey, Rachel, another 2020 Hidden Talent Challenge. Sweet. I don't think I have a hidden talent. Yeah, Simply Jam. A lot of times, a lot of produce doesn't make it in. I'm hoping this year that'll be a little different. But I'm doing the Kajari melons, the Tiger melons, and then there was another one that I was doing. And then Josh sent me some, it's kind of like the Mexican gherkins, the Cucamelons, but they're spiky. I'm going to grow that too. And then there's some different types of lettuce I want to start. I need to get that done now. Being little is your talent, but not hidden. Yeah, you're cute. I can draw. I'm not sure if that's a hidden talent. Welcome back. I don't know if I have any hidden talents. Not ones that nobody know about. I mean, because anybody that knows me knows that I'm kind of artistic. I think, anyway. That's one thing that's hard to make videos, because I assume people know something when, you know, it could be a goofy, silly, or whatever. I think the only talent I really have besides gardening is drawing. And with the carpal tunnel, I don't do nearly as much. I've never seen anything. Just show us some of your art. Alright, hang on. It's a, oh, what do you call it? Koi fish with 3 flowers. And I shellacked it onto a piece of balsa wood. And I used marker, acrylic, charcoal. I used about every medium you can think of. But it's one of my favorite pieces. And I've had it since I did this June 19th of 2015. But yeah, I can draw. I can doodle. It's actually kind of dusty. But yeah, it's, I don't know how well it shows up in there. Let me if I come down a little bit. Try to get it from that glare. But yeah, I can doodle. Wow, so you can draw. Yeah. She's amazing, like always. She doesn't want to do videos with Daddy, so I'm not pushing her. She did take a few GoPros to film herself playing with her dolls. Well, that's cool, Big Bones. And thanks, everybody. Thanks, everybody. It's just easier to say thanks, everybody. But even, well, not these, but my niece drew that one. That's a tattoo that y'all can't see, but yeah, I don't keep artwork like I used to. I don't remember when I did this, probably about the same time frame. But it's a flower. But even the background you can see is swishy. It's got the brush strokes in it. I don't know if you can see that. But yeah, I doodle. I had more. But my daughter draws too, so I usually end up saving her stuff and not so much mine anymore. Ooh, got me some coming. Awesome, Misty. I murder stick figures when I draw. You know how I started drawing, Amy? Seriously? When I was about 14, I had a friend who could draw, and I had him draw me something. And I would trace it every day. In fact, you know that heart with the flowers around it, with the banner going around that I drew you at the, well, that I doodled at the Bayou Bash and gave to you? That was that drawing. And I drew it every day for like a year. And then anytime I saw something that I liked, I would trace it. And I would keep tracing it until I could draw it without tracing it anymore. And then I started taking things that I already knew how to draw and putting them together and kind of putting my own spin to it. Now my daughter, she can do faces. I can do some faces, but not like her. I'm more into like animals, flowers. What else have I drawn? Stuff like that. Well, skulls. I got into skulls a lot because, you know, guys like skulls, so I draw them for them. That is one of the best ways to learn how to draw things. Portrait drawing, they use it a lot. Yeah, Megan, I don't know. She can just do humans a lot better than I can. All right, go where you planted. I will see you in the Broussard's life. But the one with the fish, you can't really tell it since I clear coated it. But I used charcoal. I used oil painting. You know the oil paint sticks. I used color pencils, crayons, markers, acrylic paint. Just about any medium that I could find, any kind of art thing I could find, I used it. That way it incorporated everything. But this has always been one of my favorite pieces. And I usually don't like my artwork, but I like this one. So I've kept it and had it hanging on my wall. Bye, Wayne. Yeah, mixed media artist, pretty much, because I just like the way certain things work, and the character certain things have. Like, I love the deep, dark, crisp lines of markers and deep paint, but actually, Big Boons, not that exact cat, or not that exact koi fish, but I did tattoo that onto my last ex-husband. It's on his leg. He's got a koi fish with waves coming up and my name underneath it that I did with a professional tattoo machine, by the way. But certain markers and highlighters give me a darker color, and I like that. But I also love shading of the color pencils and charcoal and stuff like that. And I love permanent marker for some reason. But acrylic paint, I use a lot of that too. So basically, it is mixed media. Ink, I love I love drawing in ink because I like bold colors, even if they're light. So if I do light colors, I like to use highlighters because they're still like, even if it's a lighter color, it's bright. But yeah, wasn't quite that catfish or that koi fish, but it was pretty stinking close. I tattooed that down his leg, God, I don't know how many years ago. Megan was like 4 or 5. She's almost 20, so 15 years ago. But my hands are shot. I have carpal tunnel in both my hands really bad. In fact, I have bone spurs, abnormal fluid, and 2 mass in this hand. I don't have any talents, never mind a hidden one. Well, see, that's why it's hidden, because you don't know what's there. If you knew it was there, then it wouldn't be hidden no more. That's one way to look at it. But I really don't. And to me, I'm just, I wouldn't say I'm a great artist. I just tell people I can doodle. My talent is eating. Oh, I'm real good at that. Indeed, I'm definitely good at eating. Especially chocolate. What is that? Oh, that goes to the lenses. My talent. What else could my talent be? I don't think that's a talent. I'm getting in places where most people can't because of my size. YouTube, yeah. That's a talent I had to learn. And I'm not sure if I'm still talented at it yet or not. I need to make a video. It's been a country minute. Only talent is annoying the wife. Well, see, mine used to be annoying the husband, but I don't have him no more, so apparently I was really good at it. Oh, I've been divorced how long? Since 2014? 6 years? Temp is down to 56. Yeah, I think ours was 51 when I started this live. It still says 51. It's supposed to be 58 tomorrow. Oh, sweet. It's supposed to stop raining Saturday, Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday. Start raining again Wednesday. I may be able to finish the beds that I started. Because the 4-foot bed, I got it, the 5-foot bed I shortened to 4 foot, and then the 3-foot bed I built, I just got to fill it up. Mine is crying on camera. You should see. Mine is crying on camera. You should have seen me last night. There's been a few times I've come close. Sometimes it's hard not to, Misty. Especially when you get, awesome people come into your live chat and you start talking about something that you're really passionate about and you have to kind of hold it in. I was a mess. I suppose gardening is my talent in YouTube. I hope I'm getting talented at YouTube anyway. Yes, see, that's the way I feel about it. I've come a long way, but considering where I was this time last year, but I still need to get more consistent and put out more videos. As sometimes it's hard to is this video worthy? Do people really want to see this? This is kind of boring. I actually should have recorded some yesterday because it was sunny and it was 80 and shortening one bed, and I say shortening, it was 5 foot wide, and now I've cut a foot off of it and made it 4 foot wide. We are 65 degrees right now. Really? 56 would be nice. It's -10 here. Big Boons, that's why you just need to move south, bud. That's all I can tell you. That's why I live in Texas, because I can't do cold. My bones would, they'd go mutiny on me. Because, bad ankles, bad knees, bad wrists, bone spurs on my spine. Nope, not doing it. That's why we live in Texas. Exactly, Misty. That's why we live in Texas. Big Boons, it was 80 degrees here yesterday. Now, mind you, it's 51 now and raining, but yesterday it was 80. I don't like the cold. Me neither. I just don't do cold well. As soon as I start to shiver, I start to hurt. I wonder if I could get them to go get me a refill. Wonder if she's paying attention to her Facebook. Because I can't text her. I don't know. There it goes. You ever click something and it takes so long that you almost forget what you were doing? Louisiana South. Need to move further south. Right? Yeah, I know. I definitely do. I definitely do. That would definitely be yeah, because you're growing season longer than ours. If you would give up the Dr. Pepper, it would help your bone. I don't know about all that. Most of mine's permanent damage. CenturyLink internet makes us forget what we click on because it takes so long. Yeah. Yeah, I let go of my Dr. Pepper last year. I didn't see a difference. The only difference I saw in anything was 10-pound weight loss. My bones are already shot. My bones were shot when I was 22? 23? I think I was 23, and I was told I had the bones of a 14-year-old. He goes, and that wasn't a good thing. I was very malnourished as a little kid. And I was born with a heart condition and kidney problems. So I already have like a calcium deficiency type thing. Well, I'm not giving mine up. Not until, I don't know, I get tired of drinking it. Because I did last year. I didn't have one for 10 months. Yeah. I drink a lot of soda. With kidney problems. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's do some math. How much do you think this is? 32 ounces? Give or take? Times 6 o'clock, 10 o'clock, noon, 2, 4. Hi. You can grab one. I don't care which. Grab this cup.
Okay.
How many sodas? How many of these do you think I drink a day?
4 to 5.
Oh, you're being generous. I was thinking a lot more than that. On the average Mama Z, 160 ounces? She goes, oh my God. Talk to me at the Bayou Bash and I will tell you a story about my heart when I gave up Dr. Pepper. I'll have to do that. I'm 10 pounds lighter and help your knees and feet. That's what I need, 10 pounds. Yeah. When I started, hey, Megan, come here.
Yeah.
Are you getting a refill?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. I just need to make sure. Oh, you needed the card.
Yeah.
What else you getting?
I don't know.
Take some ibuprofen.
I will. I won't take this over.
Smarty pants. Only 10 pounds I lose is out of my wallet. Yeah. No joke. Yeah, it was baby Rachel. Soda is poison. There's so many other better options. Yep, but I'm not doing it. I drink tea on occasion. Like last year, like last March I quit. So March, April, no, it wasn't March, it was January. January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, December. December 12th, I had started drinking sodas again. I have a splinter. Be December 12th, so 11 months I didn't have a soda and I lost 10 pounds and that was it. And it's really so much, it's the high fructose corn syrup that gets you. But I had to quit drinking Mountain Dew because of nerve damage, because of the BVO that was in it. But they've taken that out since then. But yeah, I gotta have my soda. At least for a little while. Then I'll go over to sweet tea like I did last year. Or, was it 2017? Yeah, I think it was 2017 when I quit drinking soda for a year. Almost a year. I think I was a month shy of a year. But the only difference I saw in anything was I lost 10 pounds. And I got headaches bad. So I had to really start drinking a lot of tea because of the caffeine difference. I haven't had soda in so long. I know. I drink sugar-free soda or coffee or cider. I can't do sugar-free. I don't like that artificial sweetener stuff. I've not had one in 4 years. I can't say that. I haven't had one in 4 seconds. You know. Texas makes Dr. Pepper, Misty, just saying. Yeah, I know it's bad for me, but you know, that's why I try to eat better instead of eating all that processed food. But I still eat too much of that too. Like that cheeseburger I had today. Yeah, I don't do fake sugar at all. I can't handle that stuff. It just tastes nasty to me. I can't handle, was it aspartame or any of that stuff. I drink lots of coffee. Well, Amy, I would drink lots of coffee, but that would be twice as much sugar as my sodas, so. Because we all know how sweet I drink my coffee. I had 3 spoonfuls of sugar. No, 2 spoonfuls of sugar. About 4 or 5 drops of vanilla extract, 4 or 5 drops of almond extract, 1/3 creamer versus 3/4 coffee, and then a couple of swirls of chocolate syrup. Your coffee can kill people. My coffee's good. It's fluffy coffee. My coffee's so fluffy it can fly. Diabetic coma. That's funny. Diabetic coma. But hey, you wouldn't drink so much coffee now, would you? You drink a cup, go into your coma. Drink another cup, go into a coma. Sounds like dessert. Kind of. It's good though. Oh, actually, think of a hot chocolate and a coffee that met and liked each other a lot and got married and had a baby. But I like the vanilla and the almond extract in it. It gives it this, what is it called? Irish blend type thing. Yeah, it's like it's like Starbucks coffee on steroids. I have no idea what my A1C is, Misty. I don't want to know. I avoid the doctor like the plague. It had been 3 years? 4? 4. I take it that's kind of high, Amy. But I don't know. And I'm not a troll. Yes, a little. I need somebody tell me something that helps keep sugar down or at bay. Can't remember what it is though. Hey Brett, how you doing? You at the firehouse? I can't remember if you're at work or at home. Wow, it's where I was before surgery. So yeah, you done a great job getting it down. Okra water helps keep sugar in check. I knew it was something. I just couldn't remember what it was. Have to run. Y'all have a blessed weekend. You too, Simply Janet. Thanks for so much for coming by. I'm 100% normal now. I'll never be normal. Isn't that the water that you've boiled the okra in? Or let it soak in or something? Okay, blood work normal. Gonna have to look that up. Misty knew where I was going with that. You mean okra gumbo keeps sugar down. Sign me up. Yeah, it might keep your sugar down, but it'd probably raise your sodium level through the roof. Well, I'm kind of guessing. Because I know there's a few other things that's got a lot of salt and stuff in it. Just put a few okra in some water, let it sit in the fridge overnight, and then drink it the next day. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I didn't know if you had to boil it or if it just had to sit there. With natural flavorings. Might have to try that if my sugar ever gets out of whack. If I ever get it checked and they say it's out of whack. But I love my soda. Okra is good for your gut. Yeah, I'm growing, what was it, 8 okra plants this year. I got some of the famous Broussard Homestead okra seeds. I'm gonna grow them suckers. What else was there? I think there was something else too. Ooh, speaking of okra, I saw this recipe that I want to try, where you take the okra and you make a slice down the side. You scoop out all the seeds, and then you take a stick of pepper jack and shove it in there, and then you roll it in batter and deep fry it. Don't that sound good? I'm going to try and grow it in my grow bags. I definitely would. Is that true that Jack Daniel's whiskey can't be sold in its hometown of Lynchburg as it's a dry county? If it is a dry county, then yes, that would be true. And there are dry counties in like the southern states. I'm just not sure if Tennessee has any. That sounds amazing. I know, right? Pepper jack cheese stuffed into okra, battered and deep fried. I bet you it's good. Especially if you season your batter and give it that pop. But I was finding different ways to cook okra, because Usually we just eat it, fried, with like catfish or whatever. But, and I saw that recipe and I'm like, oh, that's something I've got to try. That sounds like it will make my gut grow. Oh yeah, it definitely make your gut grow, I'm sure. I read that somewhere about Jack Daniels. Let's see. Can I copy and paste from the thing? I sure can. Search. Lynchburg. Is Lynchburg County a dry county? Lynchburg, Tennessee. Lynchburg is best known as the location of Jack Daniels, whose famous Tennessee whiskey is marketed worldwide as the product of the city with only one traffic light. Despite the Operation Distillery, which is a major tourist attraction, Lynchburg is county is a dry county. Yep. So that is correct. You cannot buy Jack Daniels in the city it's made in. He don't do okra, he's odd. I'm sorry, Tink Patty. I don't know. Is y'all still buffering? See, I know stuff. Yeah. Hey, Fork Allotment, that is your hidden talent. You know stuff. I'm sure I read that somewhere, but yep. That's alright, cool. I didn't know because they looked fine here, and I kind of have it where I can see not really my face but my hand movements. I mean, these two are out of sync, but it's YouTube. What do you expect? I know a lot of useless. That is the way I am. I am useless information overload. Thanks, Amy and Brett. And yeah. But I know a lot of crazy trivia that really isn't that important. Yeah. But I did not know that about Jack Daniels. I knew there were some counties in Tennessee that were dry. I'm wanting to say there were some in Missouri that are dry. But I don't really drink anymore. I mean, I get alcohol given to me, but I don't really buy it. But yeah, I'm full of useless information. I got this little metal bucket for Christmas. I stuck a little cactus in it, and then I use it to hold my little microphone. But I have to be careful so I don't hit it and touch the little cactus, because it'll poke you. Alright guys, I think we're going to call it a night. It's 7:39. Broussard Homestead goes on at 8. I know stuff that nobody ever needs to know, pretty much. Yeah, it bites me. So it's a Pokephone. That sounds like a Pokemon. But anyway, the Broussard Homestead goes on at 8. I will see y'all there. But I want to hop off of here so we have a brief intermission. So if you need to go potty or get a snack or do some exercises, now it's time to get your intermission on. But I love all of y'all. Thanks so much for coming by and spending Thursday night with me. And I hope to see you again next week. God bless and peace, everybody.